Good afternoon, everybody, and a very warm welcome to the Hyperconnected London launch event from BAI. We refer to this as a network of networks, and it's more than just cellular in the underground. It's about fibre as well. We are effectively launching a journey today, and it's about the ambition that we have across London. I'm delighted, by the way, to introduce our first speaker, Kanya King, CBE, an incredibly successful entrepreneur, born in London, a true Londoner, and creator of the internationally renowned Music of Black Origin, or MOBO Awards.
So hello, ladies and gentlemen. You know, London is all about technology and innovation and leading the way. And anyone who kind of runs their own business as an enterprise knows what it's like. And when you are expecting an important call or a message from a client, and often I would prefer to be in a taxi rather than be underground. So this is why I kind of really do welcome this kind of high-speed network that can make London more integrated.
Thank you, Kanya. Really inspirational, and if the network that we're about to build can develop the kind of social change and economic change that Kanya's delivered over the years, and if we can get more people like you coming up through London, that's got to be a great thing for the society and all the challenges that faces at the time. So thank you very much for that. Get a show of hands. Who came in on the tube today? Everybody. Fantastic. Checking. Great stuff. So if I could just come through to the panel and give you each 10 seconds to introduce yourselves.
My name is Shashi Verma, and I'm the Director for Strategy and Chief Technology Officer at Transport for London.
So I'm Matthew Griffin. I'm Head of Commercial Telecoms in TfL. I'm part of Shashi's team.
I'm Brendan O'Reilly. I'm the Group CTO for BAI Communications.
This is a fantastic deal. It's a long-term partnership as well. So this is not just a build and then go away kind of deal. This is looking to ride the technology wave that's going to come our way with not just 4G technology, but what comes through with 5G and other things along the way.
The pilot shows that we can have a network that works really well for our customers. We now have a partner that we know can deliver that for the whole of the rest of the network, and that we can trust to deliver an excellent service. I think the Home Office have supported this really well, and I think that partnership is a key element to this. So that fifth network really makes this work very well, actually.
This was always about a smarter, safer London. And to that end, it's about IoT as well, the Internet of Things, and actually what we can do with that streetscape I referred to earlier on. So all of these things come together to make sure that this is a very, very viable program all the way through the tenure of that 20-year partnership with TfL.
These 5 networks they're like a sponge cake, right? I'm assuming most people like cake. I know I do, right? So if you think of a sponge cake, these networks are a sponge cake. Right? IoT, smart cities, being able to help with the movement of people, those are flavours. And what we're doing here is building a sponge that we'll be able to add multiple flavours to over time. And it's the flavours that people get excited about. So the future of smart cities, which I know Amy's going to talk about in a bit, that's where a lot of the excitement is. And what we're doing here is making sure that we've got the right sponge in place so that we can add all of those wonderful flavours to help Londoners.
What's the future of how we live and how we work and how we play? That's what the future of a city is. It's no longer single endpoint technical solutions. It's this system, a digitization of our assets that will enable a better way of living, a better way of moving, a better way of governing. It's a great program, it's a great solution, it's a global role model. We should be doing more of it. We should scale it up in other UK cities. We should take UK expertise abroad and show it to other cities around the world. But it's a journey that we're all on.
How is it going to transform the London Underground? And I was very interested to hear the previous speaker talking about technology being the answer and what happens above the underground in terms of the environment and what you're able to do in terms of clean air monitoring. All these types of things, I think, will transform the way this city operates.
TfL and BAI Communications, between you are going to transform my great capital. I spent the first 25 years of my life here, born and bred Londoner, transform us into a supercharged smart city. I think it's really, really exciting to see this investment. And I think, in the 600 jobs that this brings, that's fantastic news.
So, as a conclusion, really, I think London has, with all the things we're doing, we're going to really maintain or increase it being a leading global city in the world. I'm sure we're also putting a blueprint that is a blueprint that's going to be used by other UK cities in the future as well. I have no doubt about that. And, as BAI Group, we are actually a global leader of digital infrastructure. So we're also, I think, putting it a blueprint for other cities around the world, not in the UK. And that's really what we're trying to do here. Thank you very much for coming again. Thank you.